We are continuing our coverage of a Franklin man who was accused of killing his girlfriend in Colombia. John Poulos is facing femicide charges. CBS 58's Victor Jacobo spoke with an expert about what femicide is and the movement behind it.
John Poulos is facing decades behind bars in a Colombian prison if he's convicted on femicide for the death of Valentina Tres Palacios. Now, that's a charge that doesn't exist here in the United States, but its origins in Latin America stem from a decades-long push for social change.
It doesn't surprise me.
UW-Madison professor Sarah McKinnon says a story like the one of John Poulos allegedly killing his girlfriend Valentina Tres Palacios is expected to grab national attention in Colombia. That is not only because of the cross-continental romance and gruesome details involved, but also because of the long history of femicide as a topic in Colombia and Latin America as a whole.
Around the 2000s, 2010 is a growing awareness and a push to really mark the murders of women as being on account of their gender.
High-profile killings of women in different countries in the region sparked movements for change that included creating charges of femicide, also known as feminicide, in criminal codes in several Latin American countries.
The notion of feminicide or feminicidio is really to spotlight that these are murders that happen because women are women, and to really give attention to that rather than to obscure the way gender matters in this context.
Nearly all countries in Latin America have laws codifying the intentional murder of women on account of their gender. But McKinnon says that's not enough to bring down staggering femicide numbers in the region. As social change movements continue, the U.S. does not have such laws, despite having its own issues with gender-based violence, McKinnon says.
That's not to say that it hasn't been taken up in civil society. There are really important social movements and pushes to address gendered violence and murders of women, murders of trans women in the United States.
If convicted on femicide charges, John Poulos faces upwards of 40 years in Colombian prison. Reporting in Madison, Victor Jacobo, CBS 58 News.